What's up you guys and welcome back to the channel. So here we are playing House Flipper, but we have just picked up the DLC called Garden Flipper. Well, across the top it says House Flipper Garden. So House Flipper's recently been added to Game Pass, which I'm sure many of you are now getting the chance to check it out for the first time. And yeah, I had a great time when I played this game, and I wanted to go back and take a look at the DLC, but I didn't get around to it until now. It is on a very slight discount, I believe, at the moment, if you wanted to pick it up. But I want to take a look at it for the first time, and I'm also going to be, at this particular time, playing with keyboard and mouse as well, because I wanted to show you that you can play with keyboard and mouse and what it's like. So, just to get started, we'll take a look forward here. What I'll do actually, I'll just press escape to go into the options, and as you can see, the mouse pointer is fully functional. If you go into settings and then you go into control, you can see here that you can customize your keyboard setup just to however you want. There's a certain set of functions at the bottom here which are locked. So mainly it is a case that you can't change these locked ones, but obviously anything above here, such as the flashlight or use tool and this type of things, you can actually customize for yourself. If we go into the mouse controls, you also have a couple of different things here. Now I've inverted the mouse because that seemed to work for me, although it's totally up to you as to how you want to use this. It's my first time using the keyboard and mouse, so you might have to bear with me just a little teeny tiny bit, but as you can see, the basic controls are left mouse button to use tool, right mouse button to choose tool, and you can also rotate an item with the mouse wheel, and then you can rotate an item 90 degrees left or right using left shift along with the mouse wheel. So we'll have to remember that one, and then switch to previous tool mode. Once again, mouse wheel down, mouse wheel up for the different modes there. So that's fine. Everything else, control-wise, we've left the same. It is, just wanted to go back to mentioning the fact that you can adjust the resolution in this game. I do find that kind of unique for a console game. So you can go from 4K all the way down to 1080p. And then you can also use the FPS limiter if you wanted to lock the frame rate. Yeah, it's just interesting that those things are in here and a little bit quirky for a console version. We are playing on the Xbox Series X, so hopefully we'll get the most out of this today. So we'll step forward, and once again, guys, it's F to put on the flashlight, and E just generally activates things, shall we say. That's the right word. Now, as you can see, our flat area is still a bit of a dump, really. This is our home. It's a bit of a dump. We really should do something with this. But firstly, I just want to get into these Garden Flipper missions just to see what they are for myself. This is the very first time I'm checking it out, genuinely. So let's take a look and see what it's like. We'll press E to use the computer. We'll go into the mail. Let's have a look here then. A bit of gravel and a couple of bushes. Now that sounds like a garden job, doesn't it? So let's take a look. Hello, I work at home in my dentist's office. I can deal with all kinds of teeth cavities, but not with the holes and weeds in my garden. Please lay some gravel in the front part of my yard to get rid of these. Also, could you plant something on there to make it look better? All right, we'll accept this one. Let's go and take a look, see what this is all about then. I mean, I imagine, once again, that this is going to be very relaxing. I do have to say, I think House Flipper as a game generally is maybe the most relaxing game that I've ever played, because it is very satisfying. I mean, even knocking down walls and things like that with a sledgehammer, it's very relaxing in my opinion. But let's take a look at this. So planting is now available. From now on, you are able to design a garden. Look for plants in garden category in the shop. Okay, let's press escape to come out of here. Oh, actually, we can do enter to move on. Next, congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. By using the garden hose, you'll be able to water plants, fill containers with water, and wash off dirt on the outside of houses. Awesome. That sounds really good. Right, okay. So, let's see then. Let's see what we're doing here. I guess, are we going inside? I very much doubt that we're going inside, because the job, as it stands, is out here. So just by pressing down on the right mouse button, we can select our tools. So let's start with the garden hose. Let's take a look at this. Oh wow, that is I do have to say that feels That feels so good. Are we cleaning this? I don't know if that's doing anything, but it certainly does feel good. I'm just holding down the mouse button there and using the usual controls on the keyboard to move around. Right, so this person wanted some gravel, didn't they? I'm a little bit addicted to this hose pipe, that's the only thing. Seems to be having some effect on that corner there. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Alright, let's take a look, see if we can bring up some further things here. So we can move objects. And I don't think we'll be doing too much of this, to be fair. Although, I don't know what that is. Is that a weed? Yeah, okay. They're the weeds, so I guess we should be getting those, right? They're very difficult to see. I mean, do we need to cut this grass? Like, is it just a case of clicking on them? Doesn't seem to be having any impact on our Oh, it doesn't seem to be having any impact on the progress bar, but it is coming up as a percentage at the top there. We're on 77% now, so at the top right. Oh, so it's got a percentage for each particular part of the grass. So I'm just clicking around like a madman, like somebody who's never used a mouse before. I'm sure you would be far better at this, and on a controller, I'm sure it would be just as much fun. If you saw my previous 2 videos on this game, you would have been able to see that the controller is very much a very good usable thing in this game. We've got gained a new skill point there. Oh, there's some more weeds over here. Seem to have lost our percentage bar, but there we go, it's back again. We want to try and get 100, I think. 100% for the weed removal. Is there no easy way of seeing them? Well, that makes me kind of a little bit suspicious that maybe we might have missed a few there, because it's saying, what's that, 90 odd percent? There must be another one here, surely, or am I going to drive myself crazy trying to find this weed? Okay, well, I don't seem to be able to find another one just there. Let's try this side again, see if there's any we've missed. There's one. There's one. There's got to be an easier way of seeing these. If you know, let me know in the comment section. And guys, I just want to say you'd be helping me out a great deal. If you want to show support for this channel in any way, the easiest way to do that is to hit the like button. It just helps me out against the YouTube algorithm and just helps me to be able to do as much as possible for you guys. Just to keep making good content. Hopefully content that you'll enjoy. So, we haven't done all the weeds. Now, I can't seem to find any more unless there's some around here. I think we're venturing too far here. This is a nice layout by far. I mean, I wouldn't mind something like that in my garden. With the canopy over the top. Oh, there's one. Alright, I think we got 100% in terms of weeds on that particular section. Okay, this is leaving a lot to be desired. There's one. Alright, we got those ones. That was to 100%. Now, there's one. Alright, I think that's that section done. Okay, we're missing one over here, most definitely. At least one. Oh, there's one. Alright, okay. Next. So, looking at it from this end here, as you can see, this is bed 1, 2, and then we've got 3 and 4. Now, if we just go back down here, the best way to know what to do next, not only is to stand in the area, so as you can see it says scatter the gravel, single coloured gravel. This one's also single coloured. And these are 2 coloured. Now, the easiest way to get exactly the item that you need is to go into the tablet. Now, on keyboard, you press tab just to get that up quickly, and then it tells you in your tasks here there's different tasks for each flower bed. So for flower bed 1, it's going to point you directly to the single coloured gravel that you need. So you just click on it and then you can just click buy now. It's as simple as that. And as you can see, it comes up green. Now, if you have a problem with that, you want to cycle through your tools and go back to hand, just in case you're still using the hose because you were playing around with that by any chance. Now, if you did do that, you can get a little bit difficult to know what to do because it will be coming up red on the floor. It just means that you've got the wrong tool selected. So you just want to go back to hand to scatter this. So we're going to go ahead and just scatter this all over here like this. I would have thought we'd be cutting the grass first, personally, but we're not. We're just going ahead and scattering it all over. There we go. That's 100%. Oh, that's the wrong one for that one. We're going to have to redo that. But yeah, most definitely, this is the right one for this. As you can see, percentage-wise, we're filling it up. I hope it lets us put the 2-coloured gravel over the top of that area where we accidentally put the, well, we didn't accidentally, we sort of just weren't paying attention, were we? Let's face it. Right, tab again. Now, it's area 3 and 4. And it's this one, isn't it? So let's buy. Yeah, it's just letting us put it over the top. That's good. It means that we can hopefully get this one done without too much trouble. Is that 100%? Yes, it is. Right, okay. And finally, this last area. Again, just clicking away. Very simple, very straightforward. Don't need any particular skill to be able to do this. It's just a case of literally just clicking the mouse button or the controller, which I do have to say the controller works very well for this game as well. I had no issues with it when I was playing this game in my previous videos. So there we go. There's the gravel down nicely. Looks a lot better already, to be fair. Now, placing plants. Let's take a look and see what we're going to be doing here. Just noticed that was weird. That bit of grass is still sticking up there anyway. It's not going to let us do anything about that. So now we'll press tab again. We're in area 2. We're going to get some plants. Is it any particular one? That's the thing, right? Let's go back to our instruction just to double check here. So it's a conference shrub that we want here. I'm just looking. So conference shrub, although there is different ones here. Let's try this one. Alright, it looks like it's going to let us place this one. So we'll bash that one down. It's still coming up telling us to place another one there, even though we've done one already. Is this working? Okay, that's saying that we need to scatter some more gravel for this one. I thought we'd done enough. Hold on, let's... I seem to have lost my mouse pointer somehow. Where's it gone now? Hello, where are you? Right, okay. I need to go over by. There we go, we got it. Right, okay. It's on 94%. There we go, that part's done. Now we've put the conference shrubs, although it doesn't seem to be accepting those. All it says is conference shrub. Now we've done that. So why isn't it letting us progress now? Okay, so I think I might know what we've done wrong. I'm just trying to think now. All right, it's actually brought it up there when we pressed D. It's brought up this shovel, so I think this might be what it is, you know. I'm just holding down the mouse button now, and I think this could well be what it is. We just need to dig a hole, I think. Just keep going. Okay, the hole is dug, it said. All right, I think this could be the issue. All right, well that looks like it's going in now. That's good. And water. Well, that seems like a good one. Right, okay, next one, I guess. We'll pick this one up. Alright, so you buy it, you place it, and then you have to dig a hole for it. Okay, that makes sense. I got a little bit confused there. I didn't really know what was going on. I couldn't tell what I was doing wrong either, because literally by following the task list, it kind of, you know, literally following it, it didn't really tell me how to do this part. So I guess we're going to be discovering this as we go along, right? So there's 2 in. I think we'll do these 2 more just to finish it off, and then it's done. So literally you've just got to wait for that animation, and then you click again. There we go. Pick this up, pop it in. And then this animation just plays on its own, so that's quite easy. And then we put some water. And then just this last one, I think. Like so. It's actually quite straightforward when you think. I just didn't think to press on the shrubs afterwards. I thought it would be, you know, a case of once they're bought, once they're placed, that's job well done type thing. But it is a little bit more complicated. Bit more water for this one. Alright, well, I think we're done. Trying to think now how we would complete the job, because it did come up to give us the option. Oh, it's a return. There we go. Nice little payment. About £1,800 here. Once again. Enter's going to take us on there. We've just got a nice little achievement there, which you guys won't be able to see. But there we go. That's that first mission done. We'll take a look at one more, I think. I don't fancy kind of getting stuck. Oh, I've picked up the computer by accident. How do we put that back down? Right, okay. It's E to use, not the mouse button. Right, let's have a look. Mail. So, you need to remove the bushes. Alright, let's do this one. Okay, this is the one that we'll do. So basically, he's got a bit of a problem. Tried to deal with weeds in my garden and got some kind of herbicide to get rid of them. Luckily, just to test it out, I used it on a couple of them and quickly realised that extremely effective. It destroyed the weeds as well as my bushes. I'm really glad I didn't spray it all over my yard, but unfortunately I did it right in front of the entrance. Now the plants in the area dried up and look pathetic. Please wipe them out and fill that spot with some fresh grass. Okay. Oh, and if you could mow my lawn as well, that would be fantastic. Okay. Are we getting into a little bit of lawn mowing simulator now by any chance? There's kind of a bit of crossover here, isn't there? And it does happen with these games, I tend to find. If you're playing simulation games, you do find that there's a bit of crossover. You do recognise little bits and bobs, parts of other games that you've played, or other areas, should I say, such as the garden, in this instance. Congratulations, you've unlocked a new tool. From now on, you will be able to cut grass using garden brush cutters. Alright, well, I guess we've got to start somewhere. Right, okay, so let's take a look then. Let's see what we're doing. So once again, we're just going to kind of walk forward. So for this one, we're mowing the lawn. And we're going to sell some objects. I guess it's these bushes, right? Yeah, it looks like it's all these bushes. I don't know whether this one's included. I think it's just these and these ones. Is it okay over here as well? It's not... Oh, it is telling us that we'd be mowing that part as well. Okay, right. So let's bring our tools up. We're going to go with sell objects, I think. And I think it's just a case of selling those to get rid of them. Hopefully we're selling the right ones. Okay, that bit's done. Spread the grass. Okay, so I think we need our tab. Shrubs. Turf roll. Buy now. Okay. Rotate. Well, holding down shift and then using the mouse wheel. This isn't quite wide enough though, is it? That's the only thing. Let's try slightly wider turf roll with the large. Oops, not back in there. Hold down shift and then rotate. This looks better. Yeah. Alright, so how do we roll that out? Okay, let's just place another one over here. I think we're going to need one more to sort of go along with. Let's try and prepare here ahead of time. Alright, okay. Okay, that's not going. That's a bit too wide. So, yeah, this seems like a good idea. What we'll do is, we'll hold down shift. I was hoping. Oh, there we go. Holding down shift and then going back to our tools. We'll go to hands. And then using E, we should be able to roll this out. You can't lay turf on this surface. Why? Why can't I lay turf? I thought that was what I was supposed to be doing. Is it too wide? It's not letting us. Okay. Well, hold on. What's happened? Okay. Maybe my idea of trying to roll it out is the wrong way to approach this then. Okay. Large. Buy. Okay, I think you have to click each individual space. There we go. This is kind of weird though. It's difficult to know if we're doing the right thing. This seems a bit strange. Okay, if we come off that again. I'm very confused. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't really know how to do this. If we press E. I don't know why it doesn't seem to want us to. Why is it partly laid though, and then other times it's allowing me to roll it? Why did it do? I mean, I was trying to select the hand there. Okay, we haven't done a very good job of this, and I think there's something wrong. There's something wrong in the way that I've approached it. Moving that roll around surely is not the way to do it. So it says that we've done 0 in terms of spreading the grass. I think we've made a mistake with our approach to this, or at least I have. Because there is grass there, but it's saying 0%. I mean, it looks okay. Do we need to put some water on it? I'm not too sure. Because if we press the mouse button, then it's a case of holding it, we kind of pick it up. I want to roll it though, like it was allowing me to. I don't know. Okay, well, it's allowing me to roll this one. So I held down E. I pressed E, should I say. Okay, now I'm just clicking the mouse button. And then I press E to cut and finish. So this says 46% now. I guess if we try it here. Once again, going back into here and then going back to the lawn selection. This time we're going to go with medium, I think. That's going to be the right width. So what we'll do is click and then we're going to cycle to hand and then go E and then click. It wasn't allowing me to do this on the other part there. So I think we'll go back and give it another go though, because there's certainly something not right. Haven't gone as far as we could there either. This says 97%. There's a gap there as well. There's a little gap there. See, that's looking through the eyes of it and thinking, that's not quite right. Okay, I'm not 100% thrilled with the way that the job's gone in that regard. Let's try again. Pressing E. Well, at least we're filling the gap there over on the right hand side. Okay, that's completed now, even though it looks a bit ugly down the side there, but hopefully they won't see that. Right, this says it's 0% spread. It looks good to me. I don't know why there's an issue here. Will it let us try again? We put that there and then we press E. It's telling us that we can't lay turf on this surface. Okay, let's go back into this again. Try again with lawn. I think going with the medium, maybe. Strangely, this one's now in the way. Can we sell this one? Yes. Okay, that's good. Right, okay. Tab again. Lawn, back here. Medium. Buy now. Okay, this looks like it might let us do it. Put that there. There we go. Alright, well it's given us the option to complete the job now, but we haven't even cut the grass yet, so we're not going to be finishing just yet. So we'll press E. Right, okay, that lawn's laid as far as I'm concerned. That looks good. I do want to finish off this bit here because it just doesn't look right. So let's get another piece of turf there quickly. I think we can just use a small... Just get it along this side if we can. This is going to look better when it's finished. Shame we can't really push that along there without... We'd have to remove that shrub, I think, to do that. But anyway, we'll come out of here. Looks better than what it did. Right, let's cut the grass. So we go to right-click the mouse button. Brush cutter. Here we go. Oh, what happened? It disappeared. It's a little bit glitchy. There we go. Oh, look at that. We don't even need to cut this bit, but... well, maybe we do. Now, this isn't my idea of mowing the lawn. This is the type of thing that you'd use on the edges, but nevertheless... this is great fun. What's going on? Oh, my Xbox controller keeps cutting off. That's why. I have to remember that for next time. I need to change the power settings a little bit just so I can... The reason why I've got it switched on is because I've got my headphones plugged into it. So I can still hear. And every time it cuts off, it just goes quiet. And obviously I get that warning coming up on screen as well. So I'll have to bear that in mind for when I'm using the keyboard and mouse. But here we go. I think we're just about done with this mowing the lawn part. Although, it's only a very small percentage. It's like 29%. I wonder why the percentage is so low. Do we have to go through that side as well and cut it? We're not going to mow our new bit. There's a bit here. And maybe we have to go through there, look. Let's use the hand, see if we can open the gate. Oh yeah, we can, look. There we go. I thought it would just be the front part, to be fair, but... here we go, with this brush cutter. In the UK, I'd probably call this a strimmer or an edger. Mainly use it for cutting the edge of the grass. But yeah, we're getting the job done. What percentage are we on now? 39, 40%? See, this is what Lawnmower Simulator needed for me. An edging tool, some other little bits and bobs. Haven't played it for such a long time. I wonder if they have added any of these things, because as much as cutting the grass was on the kind of the big lawnmowers was fun, it just needed that extra little thing. It just needed that extra little realism factor that meant you'd be doing a bit more in the garden, just instead of just riding the lawnmower. If that makes sense. Very limited in its gameplay that way, and it did kind of get boring. A lot quicker than what I would have liked. I mean, you can always play a game like, you know, Farming Simulator if you want the full deal. You know, you do the cutting there, obviously, with the harvesting side of things. You do the planting, and you do everything in between. So, when it comes to it, it's, yeah, it's a bit of a, it felt like a bit of a short entry, really. It felt like it came up a bit short, in my opinion. But I guess that's just the way it is sometimes, and you just have to accept it. Alright, we're doing pretty good here. I don't want to charge too fast, but it looks like you can move pretty quick with this, actually, and still get the job done. So we're on 92% now. Doing pretty good. There we go, 100%. Freshly cut grass, it warms my heart. Wonderful. Right, okay, I think we're done now. Let's switch back to hand. I just want to take a look at this here. Right, so this pool looks a little bit odd, even though the water is moving, so that's good. You can pour the water out. Wow. And then if we switch to garden hose, can we fill it back up again? Oh, you certainly can. Look at how quick that's filling up. There must be some pressure behind this water. There we go. Very, very satisfying, that's for sure. You could move those if you wanted, I guess. Barbecue wise, you can move that and these other things here as well. But yeah, guys, I think that's about it for now. I really hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do let me know in the comments section. If you haven't already, I'd love it if you would subscribe to this channel. That will allow you to stay on top of other videos that I'm doing. I'll probably go back and play some House Flipper again because I had such a good time with that and I do really miss playing it. I just want to thank you so much for coming through today, and I'll catch you guys again soon.